Tim Southee is certainly a very exciting prospect for New Zealand cricket. He's one that's been in their system for 2 or 3 years now. I know he was voted the under-19 player of the World Cup. I think it was in Sri Lanka in about 2006 or 7 maybe. So he's come from a background of dominating junior cricket as well. He's obviously a big kid, and being given the opportunity to play in this arena at the age he is will do him no harm at all. He's mature enough to cope with it mentally. Physically he's a big lad, so he's fitting in quite nicely there, and in the 2 or 3 test matches he's played so far he's had quite an impact. The thing that was noticeable about him here in Brisbane was on the first morning, when conditions certainly did help the bowlers the most, he was able to make the most of those conditions by standing the seam up very straight, and had 2 pretty clear deliveries. He had the nice outswinger to the right-hander that swung away, and you probably saw the dismissal of Ponting, which was a victim of that ball. And then both Kadich and Hayden both were out to almost his off-cutter, or the ball he rolls his fingers across the seam, which carries across the line of the left-handed batsman and then keeps on going towards the slips. It was interesting. He almost set up Kadich beautifully in the first innings. He bowled him a big in-swinger, which, although Caddo hit for 4 through mid-wicket in that instance, the straight one across him really did have him feeling for the in-swing of the next innings, and the next ball, and he just nicked it through to the keeper. So I think he's probably showing himself to be a mature 19, nearly 20-year-old. He obviously has a good understanding of his bowling and the way he likes to go about it. And I suppose the great thing about him playing Test cricket at this stage is that he has an opportunity to learn to play the game by doing it. So many players are required to learn to play the best cricket they can at a level below. He has the opportunity to learn by playing at the highest level, which will probably hold him. You see some great players, the likes of Tendulkar and Ponting, who've all started the game young and become champions of the game. And maybe Tim Southee could have the same impact for New Zealand over time.